best drugstore mascara to give you both length and volume? Keep watching to find out. Hey everyone, I'm Coral and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, click that subscribe button down below and click the bell for new videos every week. Today I'm sharing a review of 6 different drugstore mascaras. A while back I decided to start a search of the best drugstore mascara that I can find. I really wanted something that gave me a lot of volume and also length, so I decided to try out several different mascaras to find out which one was the best that gave you both volume and length. I did some research before I went shopping, and all the different ones that I grabbed came off of lists that I found online talking about the best drugstore mascaras for length and volume. I bought 6 different ones and I have been trying them out for about 2 months now to figure out which one of them gives the best volume and the best length in one mascara. I'm going to go over all of the different mascaras and tell you what I thought of each of them, and at the end I will tell you my #1 pick and the runner-up. The first mascara that I grabbed is the Maybelline Lash Sensation in Very Black. I was excited to try this mascara because I am a big Maybelline fan overall. Generally, I tend to lean towards Maybelline products than any other product. They're just kind of the ones that I like the best for myself, so I really wanted to give this one a try. The list that I saw online was saying that this one is a really great product, and so it was one that I definitely wanted to try out. I have some pictures of the packaging on my phone, so on the packaging for this one, it says has a full fan effect, layers of lashes revealed. It's a volumizing mascara and it has a fanning brush with 10 layers of bristles. So the brush on this one is one of those silicone brushes. Usually I'm a really big fan of the silicone brushes. There's another mascara that I had used for years that had a silicone brush and I really liked the way that it separates out the lashes. I feel like this mascara separates out the lashes really well. Those silicone bristles really help to push them apart and keep them apart so they don't clump together. But what I found when I was using this mascara is that while it does separate your lashes out nicely, to me it didn't really seem to provide volume. It made them look fairly long, so that was one check off the box, but I really didn't feel like this was volumizing enough. I didn't notice a big difference in volume in this mascara. I will say that lately I have been using it on my bottom lashes. I'm pretty picky about what I like to put on my bottom lashes because I hate it whenever you get mascara like underneath your eyes, and sometimes I have some clumping problems on my bottom lashes, so I've been using that. I did use it today on my bottom lashes because I feel like it separates my bottom lashes out really well and looks really nice. The next mascara I chose to try is another one from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Full and Soft Mascara in Very Black. The packaging says soft, thick lashes with vitamin E help nourish, helps prevent lash loss. Volume plus care. Again, this is another one that I was excited to try. It's Maybelline, and when I was looking at the reviews online, it is saying that it makes your lashes not feel like heavy or like gooped up, that it's super soft on your lashes. So that was something that I was really interested in. I also liked that it was nourishing for your lashes. That's always a benefit for any type of makeup. The brush on this one is more like a regular mascara brush, except that the bristles are kind of separated a little bit more, and it's a pretty big brush. I really liked this brush overall, and I really liked the way that it put the mascara on your lashes. I do feel like this provides both volume and length. It did feel really good on my lashes. Every time we were traveling, this is the mascara that I would pick to wear on the airplane or in the car because it's very comfortable. You can't feel it on your lashes and they don't feel like crunchy or hard. I did find myself reaching for this mascara a lot over the 2 months that I tried all these different mascaras out. This is also another one that I use on my lower lashes. I don't have a lot of problems with clumping or getting mascara underneath my eye with this. I also didn't feel like there was any issue with clumping on my upper lashes either. Sometimes when you get a volumizing mascara, you can get some clumpiness, and I didn't notice that with this. The brush worked really nicely to kind of separate it all out and did provide some pretty good volume and length. The next mascara is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. This is in the color black. The packaging says up to 10 times volume. I had high hopes for this mascara because for a really long time my favorite drugstore mascara was this CoverGirl Clump Crusher. This was pretty much my go-to for several years. So this Lash Blast reminded me of it. Again, I saw this one on a lot of different lists and websites. The brush for this one is another silicone brush. These bristles are a little bit longer towards one end and shorter towards the other. They're a lot longer than the Lash Sensation, and it's straight instead of curved like the Lash Sensation. I do feel like this mascara really separated out my lashes really well, again with that silicone brush. But I do have to say that this mascara is unfortunately the one that disappointed me the most. While it did separate out my lashes really well, I didn't notice that it provided any length. Granted, this is more of a volume mascara, not a volume and length. I felt like my lashes looked pretty short when I used this mascara. That's not anything that I noticed with any of the other mascaras. And honestly, the worst letdown was that I didn't notice any volume with this mascara. The only thing it did really well for me was separate out my lashes, and there wasn't anything remarkable about them. When I looked at them, they didn't look that great, they weren't that long, they didn't have that much volume. So this mascara was definitely a no. The next mascara that I tried is the Mae Multi Benefit mascara. This is in Blackest Black. The packaging says all the benefits: volume, length, definition, conditioning with lash loving keratin. Again, I really liked the fact that this had keratin in it, something that is good for your lashes, so you're taking care of your lashes while you're putting on makeup. The brush for this mascara is kind of like a regular mascara brush. It's a little bit bigger, probably the biggest out of all of them, I think. Nothing super extraordinary about it. And honestly, I didn't notice anything super extraordinary about this mascara either. When I put it on, my lashes look nice. They look kind of long, gives them a little bit of volume, but it wasn't anything great. And honestly, I noticed a little bit of clumpiness with this mascara, right? Like on my lash line, whenever I was putting on this mascara, my lashes didn't clump together, but they were kind of like lumps of product right there on my lash line, and that was something that I didn't really like. So honestly, I didn't really use this one that much. Wasn't that great in my opinion. The next mascara that I tried was one that I heard a lot of good reviews about, and that is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is in the color Mystic Black. The packaging for this one has a lot of information. It says 91% of people saw intense and volumized lashes, 98% lengthening effect, 87% saw more beautiful lashes, voluptuous volume and length. So a lot of claims on this mascara. The brush on this one is very interesting. It is very thick on one side, thins out in the middle, and then kind of gets a little bit thicker again on the end. The bristles are similar to like just a regular mascara brush, except they're kind of more close to, like, grouped together as opposed to more spread out with other applicators. I will say with this mascara, this is one that I did use a lot. I definitely saw a difference in volume with this mascara, and it does provide some really good length. One drawback with this mascara is that it can be slightly clumpy. Sometimes if there was a lot of product on the brush, then I could see some product clumping on my lashes, but as long as I was careful and kind of wiped off the excess product, I didn't really have a lot of trouble with this, and I really liked the way that it made my lashes look. The last mascara that I tried is the L'Oreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. The packaging for this says 2 times fuller lashes, dramatic volume, separates and builds lashes, volume maximizing brush. I decided to try this one because my friend that is a makeup artist says that this is her go-to drugstore mascara that she uses all of the time. The brush on this one is kind of similar to the Lash Paradise, except that it is more of a uniform width all the way across. It kind of looks a little bit similar to just like a normal mascara brush. The bristles are pretty short and they're grouped together again like the Lash Blast. I did really like the way that this mascara applied onto my lashes. I felt like it really gave them volume and gave them length and looked really nice on my lashes. This is another one of the mascaras that I found myself reaching for over and over again as I was trying out all of these different mascaras. And now on to results. So what is the best drugstore mascara that gives you both volume and length? Based on all of my testing during these 2-month periods, in my opinion, the winner is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. To me, this one is the one that provides the most volume and the most length and makes my lashes look the best. It is a mascara that I have on my top lashes today. I don't like to use this one on the bottom because I feel like it gets a little bit messy. Like I said, you can have a little bit of product clumping with this if you have too much product on the brush. So if you use this, make sure that you are careful with that. I do have a runner-up for the best mascara. I have been using this one almost as much as the Lash Paradise. I just think that the Lash Paradise does just a little bit better of a job. My runner-up is the L'Oreal Voluminous. So way to go, L'Oreal. You have some great volumizing and lengthening mascaras. This one does work really well. It gives a lot of volume, it gives a lot of length. I like it a lot. I feel like my lashes look great with it. I just feel like the Lash Paradise gives my lashes a little bit more volume than this one does. All these mascaras I have linked down below, so if you're interested in them and trying them out for yourself, make sure you click down in the description to check them out. If you're interested to know some of the best drugstore makeup products, click right here for the drugstore makeup products I use every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.